obviously exciting finish, unfortunately, in favor of Grand Valley. Talk a little bit about the loss and kind of how things turned out towards the end, the last couple minutes there.
Well, I think we pretty much, lost the game there where we had too many turnovers in a row. I think there were, I couldn't even count them. I couldn't keep up, but I think it was maybe 6 and 8 possessions, 8 and 10 possessions, something. It just felt like a lot, and we just stopped running the offense. We started to panic a little bit and stopped doing what we had been doing the previous 30 minutes or so, and that it kind of gave them some confidence. Down the stretch, I thought we did a good job of the initial play. We didn't run properly, and when it broke down, Kayla did a good job of getting to the basket and finishing. Okay, we've been working on just kind of jump stopping in there, getting our balance and going up strong, and she did a good job of that. And the very last play there, we went back man-to-man and tried to switch. We just switched all screens, and we were hoping that Grace would get a tip being on the ball, which she did. We just didn't finish the play and get it back out. So when they were able to catch it, they had Stell Fox on, I think it was Stell Fox on KG, and she was able to shoot over the top of her. So that kind of hurt us down the stretch there.
You had the 10-point lead in the second half about midway through, and then went to the press. It looked like it kind of disrupted you a little bit. I mean, did that contribute to the turnovers? It looked like some of them were forced, some of them were unforced.
Yeah, from my perspective, I think a lot of them were unforced. I think it was the press definitely rattled us, just kind of ruined our flow a little bit, and we just got a little tentative. And then in doing so, we saw people that were open, but we were late getting them the ball, or we really should have just pulled it out and just continued to run the offense and run the clock down. And I'm trying to get us to understand that, with us being so short-handed, it's going to be in our favor to slow things down as much as possible and really use the shot clock. And it puts pressure on your players to score at the end of shot clock and be able to be clutch and hit some big shots. But we did that up until that one stretch there where they started to press. And so for the game plan, I thought the girls did a really good job of staying with it and battling for a full 40 minutes.
And we always talk about shooting, but shooting didn't seem to be much of a problem tonight. You were 46% about.
Yeah.
But you were really struggling on the boards, losing it just 36 to 22. Talk a little bit about that. Was it their size, just kind of their presence?
I think it's a combination. Obviously, they're a big team. They're athletic. They're physical. When that shot goes up, they don't stand and hope it comes to them. They go and get it. And playing the zone, we haven't worked a lot in the zone. So playing the zone, we haven't worked on rebounding coverage as much as we have in man-to-man, and I think we got lost a few times. And then I think we got a little bit tired and didn't really weren't capable of getting to the boards where they just continued to crash harder. And it's something we have to learn. We got to learn how to play tired. We got to learn how to want the ball more than the other team and continue to be more aggressive every time we get out on the floor.
Does the small size of the team contribute to the players getting tired early? You think that's a factor in that?
Yeah, I mean, eventually it's going to be. We've been practicing hard, too. I mean, we've really been running them hard, and, we might have a little bit of fatigue there from that. But, they're 18 to 22-year-old kids, and it's game day. I mean, you don't get a lot of games and opportunities to go ahead and battle. So I'm proud of the way we did play. We'll have to find a way to not get tired in those situations and be able to finish games. I mean, we're just going to have to be able to do that because this is what we have.
And finally, I guess the main thing is the win and the loss you take away. But what do you take away from the game as far as your team kind of showing mental toughness? You lost the lead, you came back, and it was a close game.
Yeah, I think we're getting better. I think we really are getting better. I think the team is pretty upset. I think it's the first time I've seen them really upset after a game and after a loss. I've seen us happy after wins, and I've seen us happy after losses, and I've seen us okay with losses. And today I saw a different look in their face and in their eyes where they battled hard enough, and it matters more. And when it starts to matter is when you start to play a little bit better and you take steps forward and you don't accept losing anymore. And that's kind of what we have to get to.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. We good? All right.